Hello Cancer, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 25th of April through to the 1st of May 2022. Or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. But it's a general reading, Cancer, as always, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. So let's see, shall we? Let's see whether this is your reading. But the energies are yours, Cancer, to a greater or a lesser degree. So let's see. So what do we have for Cancer, please, at this time? What do we have for Cancer? What's important for Cancer to consider at this time, please? What do we have for the lovely Cancer? Alright Cancer, first of all we have number 16, and this talks about distance, isolation, possibly. It can be about perspective, having a certain perspective on something according to where you're viewing it from, what your thoughts are, where you're standing. So there's something about perspective here, possible isolation or possible distance to do with the situation. So I'll just put that to one side. And then we have number 46, and this is about the connections, putting the pieces together, joining the dots, coming to a conclusion. I feel that fits quite nicely with this sense of perspective according to how you're viewing something. Joining the dots together, coming to a conclusion. But of course, your conclusion may be different to somebody else's. Alright, let's see. We'll get into the tarot now. What do we have for Cancer, please? What's the important message or messages for Cancer at this time? Alright Cancer, we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences. What's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you. And at the bottom of the deck we have light. This would be the Sun card in ordinary tarot. It's a major arcana. And the sun is very warming, it brings joy, it brings new life, but it also sheds light on situations. And of course, that's the meaning of this particular energy. Something about light being shed, a raised awareness perhaps. That would link in with here, making connections, joining the dots, coming to a conclusion. So light, becoming more aware of something. Okay. Alright, I have pre-shuffled and swirled these energy cards because these are the one deck that I will read reversed, because that's how they're supposed to be read, either upright or reversed, to double the meaning. So I have already swirled them for you, Cancer. So let's see. We clarify all the cards on the table, please. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And your third chakra is your energy centre to do with power, control, autonomy. and it's positioned just behind your tummy button. It's that area, but it's about your core strength. Okay, so we'll just put that to one side also, and let's see where this is going. Perhaps this is a time to be strong, to draw on your inner strength, Cancer. Let's have a look at the heart of your reading. Okay, we have your base chakra and we have a storm warning on the way. Your base chakra is the energy center at the base of your spine, and this is the energy center to do with your foundations. So what's absolutely important for your survival, which is your safety, your security, a roof over your head, enough money coming in to meet your needs and your family's needs, perhaps for the needs of those around you. So your very base security, it's very down to earth. It's the chakra center that's nearest to the earth energy, so a very grounded energy. So this is at your center. Your base chakra is alert and spinning, and is important at this moment because there's a storm warning here. Now this is indicating, this is very similar to the tower energy. But there is a storm on the way, so there's some form of upheaval. I say on the way, it could actually be with you. This actually could be in place now, with it being at the centre of your reading. So there's some form of a storm, some form of upheaval going on. And perhaps that's what's helping you to join the dots together, to see things more clearly. It's why you need to be strong at this time. But it's whatever it is, I feel it's affecting your base chakra, and that's why your base chakra is alert and spinning, because this is something that's affecting your energy to do with your security, your safety, your financial situation, your own, all things practical. All right, your grounding, feeling grounded. All right, so I feel this is currently in place. Now, at the root of this difficult situation for some of you, Cancer, we have your solar plexus chakra, and it's this one. It's the Archangel Chamuel, your third chakra. So that's already come out. And here it is again, and this is at the root of it. This is something to do with your autonomy, being strong, you know, being able to meet the challenges that are around, having control, having autonomy and control for yourself. Now, the clarifier is a woman holding a coin. This is something to do with finances, something to do with money coming forward. Now, this could be an inheritance, it could be a gift, it could be something to do with work or something else. It's a woman. There are no genders in tarot, but within the energy cards, the genders are specific. So this is something to do with a woman and something to do with money, Cancer. Now, this solar plexus could be referring to this woman who's holding the money. And it could be you, or it could be another woman coming forward, and somebody connected to you, that's having to be strong, that having to control, has autonomy over herself and her situation. So I say this could be you, or it's somebody connected to you, Cancer. But whoever that is, it's something. There's a storm. There's a revelation of some sort, some form of an upheaval happening that's making your base chakra, is energizing your base chakra your feelings of safety and security and financial situation. Okay. All right, Cancer. So what are the past influences? Well, we have another major arcana. This is fertility. This is the Empress, but the focus is on fertility. And we have community here. Okay. For some of you, this may be actually referring to a pregnancy that's happened in the past. But fertility doesn't just have to be about pregnancy, and that's the message with the Empress. It's about something new, beginning, new opportunity, expansion, growth. But the Empress's heart chakra is glowing here, so I feel this is something to do with matters to do with the heart. New beginnings to do with the heart. Perhaps it's something. It could be a pregnancy for some of you. But something being fertile in the past. And then we have community. Now, I feel this is, for some of you, I feel there's been a third party situation here. Where somebody has interfered in the smooth running of a relationship. Okay. Yes, I feel there's a third party situation here. Whoever this reading's for. And it could be something to do with a pregnancy. Or something beginning that became quite fertile. The community card could be, 3 is a crowd. So when I say third party, it can be the reference can be about somebody having an affair, for example. But it doesn't have to be. It can be just somebody that interferes with a relationship. Or it could be somebody's behaviour, illness, obsession, addictions, for example. Preoccupations here. That is quite fertile, or has been. So this is the past influences, so I can see now why there's been a real upheaval here that's happened, that's affected your foundations, Pisces. And I feel it's because there's something you discovered here. You put the pieces together, you join the dots, and you have come to a conclusion about this situation. I think you've gained a better perspective. Looking at things in isolation, nothing made sense, but since you've been able to get a better perspective, you've been able to join the dots together, light's being shed on a situation. But you've had to be strong, you've had to draw on your inner strength here. So what are you thinking about, Cancer? Well, mental conflict and adjacent possibilities. So you've got something going over and over in your mind, and it's having to make a decision. You've got to make a decision here, and you've got a choice between, choosing between two options. But it really is setting your mind on fire. It's quite conflicting. It's quite difficult. It's a difficult thing to look at, a difficult decision to make. But you have got lots of possibilities, lots of options here, and there's one in particular that's opening up that you are giving a lot of thought to, but that's why it's creating this mental conflict. You know, there is another possibility opening up. That's what you're thinking about. Now, going forward, we have rest and rejuvenate, and we have the world. So going forward into the near future, Cancer, you're going to be taking time out, having a break, recovering, recuperating. You know, some of you may be going away onto a retreat to, you know, touch base spiritually, to make your connections, to have a break, to have a rest, to meditate, to build up your energies again, because we've got the world here, and the world talks about chapters ending, transformation energy, ready for new beginnings. But also the world in this particular depiction is about expansion. So expansion and new beginnings and opportunities are on the way. But first of all, it's going to be a time of rest and rejuvenation, Cancer. All right, so, okay, what do your guides want to say to you? Okay, well, your guides want to say that we've got number 5 here, financial and material changes, but we've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, right? So, for a little while, yes, there are going to be financial and material changes. There is going to be a little bit less money, finances available around. And I think that's why you had your base chakra right at the heart of your reading, Cancer, for some of you. So yes, your guides are acknowledging things are going to be a little bit tighter for a while. And that's just as a consequence of what's happening. However, we have Archangel Metatron here, who's a very, very powerful angel, and he comes forward with the third eye chakra. Now, this is about, he's going to support you, Cancer, to tap into your intuition, to use your powers of second sight, clairvoyance possibly for some of you, but he's going to be helping you to open up with your powers of your psychic abilities, your second sight, your intuition, your connection with spirit, your connection with the universe, with the universal energies. So even though you'll be going through a time of not having as much financial flow and material, there'll be some material changes for a little while, but at that time you're going to be becoming more intuitive. Your third eye is going to be activated here, Cancer. So you're going to get more insights, more understanding of your situation and the choices to make and which way you're going to go forward. And you can do that by meditating, you know, sitting in a quiet space, gentle music, if that's okay for you. It works for me, it doesn't work for everybody, but soft, gentle music. Some people like guided meditations, and that's absolutely fine. That helps you to connect and get into the zone, the meditation zone, if you like. But it's about centering, becoming centered. So, you know, a quiet place, gentle music if that's what you would like. Closing your eyes and just trying not to think about anything. If thoughts pop into your mind, just observe them and then let them float away like white clouds in a blue sky. And then just recenter yourself and go to that quiet place within yourself. And give it time for yourself to feel centered and for information to start coming through for you. All right, Cancer. I'm going to get 2 final messages for you to complete this reading. So could we have 2 final messages, please, for Cancer to complete this reading? 2 final messages for Cancer, please, to complete this reading. Alright, Cancer, so we have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, and that's going to heal the present. And stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure, and we've seen that. We've got your solar plexus chakra twice on the table here. You are strong, you know, and there's people going to see your strength. You're going to shine your light and lead the way forward here. You're going to step into your power. Clear the past, and that's going to heal the present, Cancer. Okay, whoever this was for, I hope this reading's had meaning for you and it's given you some clarity and support with your situation. But good luck going forward, Cancer, and until next time, bye bye for now.